Welcome to The Vault History. Today we delve into the life of one of history's most feared conquerors, Chinggiz Khan. Born as Temujin, in 1162, this Mongolian leader would rise to create the largest empire the world has ever seen. From his early struggles to his brutal military campaigns, his name became synonymous with both terror and innovation. In this video, we will uncover his life, his wars, and the incredible legacy he left behind. Stay with us as we journey through the rise and fall of Chinggiz Khan. Genghis Khan. Title: Chinggiz Khan, the conqueror who shaped the world. Introduction. Chinggiz Khan, a name that still sends shivers down the spine of history. Born as Temujin in 1162 in the harsh lands of Mongolia, his rise from a humble tribal boy to the ruler of the largest contiguous empire in history is a tale that continues to captivate historians and audiences alike. 1. Early life and birth. Born in the Mongolian steppes, Temujin faced an early life filled with struggle. His father, Yesugei, a Mongol chief, was poisoned when Temujin was just a young boy, leaving him and his family to fend for themselves in a harsh world. Despite these hardships, Temujin's resilience became his strength. He was crowned Chinggiz Khan, meaning universal ruler, at the age of 44 after uniting the Mongol tribes. Source: The Secret History of the Mongols. 2. Military campaigns and wars. Chinggiz Khan's military genius was unrivaled. He was the architect of one of the most devastating and wide-reaching conquests in history. His campaigns spanned over a decade, involving multiple battles and sieges. Here's a glimpse of the wars and battles. Battle of Khwarezm, 1219 to 1221. The most notable example of Chinggiz Khan's wrath. When the Khwarezmian Empire insulted him and killed his trade envoy, he responded by obliterating their cities. His army wiped out an entire civilization in a campaign that left tens of thousands dead. Invasion of the Western Xia, 1209 to 1227. He crushed the Western Xia dynasty, completely destroying their empire in less than a decade. Campaign against the Jin dynasty, 1211 to 1234. His invasions weakened the Jin Empire, ultimately bringing it to ruin. The Battle of the Indus, 1221. Chinggiz Khan's forces crossed into what is now modern-day India and dealt a crushing blow to local kingdoms. His military campaigns were not only about expansion, but also about setting a terrifying example to other nations. Source: The History of the Mongols by David Morgan. 3. Destruction and terror. Chinggiz Khan's tactics were brutal. Cities that resisted him were often sacked, and their populations slaughtered. In some cases, it was reported that entire towns were razed, and men, women, and children were massacred in cold blood. The psychological terror he wielded was unparalleled. It is said that he killed anywhere between 40 million and 70 million people during his reign, which was around 10% of the world's population at the time. His siege of Nishapur in 1221 is a gruesome example where hundreds of thousands were killed in a matter of weeks. Source: Genghis Khan and the Making of the Modern World by Jack Weatherford. 4. Rise to power. Despite the death and destruction, Chinggiz Khan's rise to power was not solely due to his cruelty. His success was built upon his innovative military strategies, efficient communication systems, and merit-based rule. He united the Mongol tribes by establishing a code of law called Yasa, which promoted discipline, loyalty, and order among his troops. His empire stretched from the east, Mongolia, to the west, Persia, encompassing vast parts of Central Asia, China, and even reaching parts of Eastern Europe. 5. The largest empire in history. By the time of his death in 1227, Chinggiz Khan had built the largest contiguous land empire in history. His empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe and from the Arctic Circle to the Indian Ocean. The scale of his conquests has yet to be surpassed by any other empire in history. His empire was approximately 24 million square kilometers in size. Source: The Mongol Empire by John Mann. 6. Chinggiz Khan's death and legacy. Chinggiz Khan died in 1227 under mysterious circumstances, which are still debated by historians. Some say he fell off his horse during a campaign, while others suggest he was poisoned. His death marked the beginning of the division of his empire, which was eventually ruled by his sons and grandsons. Despite his brutality, Chinggiz Khan is also remembered as a visionary ruler who laid the foundation for the Pax Mongolica, a period of relative peace that allowed trade, culture, and innovations to flourish across Asia and Europe. While he remains one of the most controversial figures in history, Chinggiz Khan